What is up, my legends? Alright, what I want to talk to you guys today about is the guild war and how to set up things and how to set traps. So, I know in the game of that we have a few traps, and yeah, we're just not even going to talk about that. Alright, so what I noticed to actually help you in guild war and increase your chances of winning is you shouldn't necessarily put your strongest characters in the main line of the base. What you should actually do is put your weaker characters there and use your stronger characters to protect the weaker characters, because then they'll have to actually go through your stronger characters to actually destroy your base. And if they beat your stronger characters, they're gonna destroy the base anyway. So I've done it 3 different ways. We've won 2 fights, we lost 1. We just recently lost 1 because the other team, they kind of did that, but they just had better overall people than we did, and we got wore down eventually lost. So what I did initially is I put myself in the base at one point and put somebody else strong in the base at one point. But the problem with doing that is that you never have to face that person if the strongest people are just holding down the bases, and that's not necessarily a good idea. So let's go into the Red Fortress. What I did for this is, now in order to actually get to my main base, I put my weaker character inside the, and like pretty much my one of the weak characters on, not to embarrass them or anything else like that, but now I put them in here. Now he's actually done a pretty good job of drawing things out, which is pretty cool. People probably thought that he was super weak, and then they faced this ML team right here, and the ML team kind of put that's a problem right there that round too. So Jinsei is actually doing a good job, but however his battle power is still kind of low. So if I can, like, I just have him like right there. Not if I can, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm put him right there because he's a pretty good character who at a low power, who has a pretty good team. Like, he had a good strategy, and it's a good way to use it. So if it comes down to them taking out all these people and getting to that, then they just earned it, because pretty much they've gotten through all this, and you know, they earned it at that point. But I'm gonna make people now go through my strongest team. All right, so what I'm gonna do right here is we're gonna head down to the bottom. And like I said, we're going to put whoever's left, or the weaker people, there. So what we do now is we now surround it. What I want to do is I want to put, now we have undead. We put undead here, and I'm put these nuts. Put him there. And what I do now is now I go to the bottom. Like Kendra can go right there. And I'm gonna put Illidan and me in the next one. How many people do I have right here? Let's put Kunja in here. Kunja. Let's spread it out a little bit. Stay lazy. Alright, see how many people do we have here, because you need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so I'm gonna put you there. Go to the bottom. Here. We still do got a good deal of stronger people, so let's put stay lazy right here. We got 2 slots left. Come on. There we go. King Bomb can go here. And let's put B there. All right, save. All right, back out. Alright, so we got a good balance going on right here in the first two. And the Salvation Forest now, we're going to put whoever's the lower power in this main one. So, Linda, you're going to hold it down in the middle. And we're just going to surround everybody else right here. And I'll go right there. Krim is going to go right here. Kind of don't want all these 200Ks in here. I might take some out of the other one, or maybe take one out or something like that. But there's not that many people left. Yeah, I might swap out the first and third after I look at everything. Teams, but we're not going to do it in this video. Alright. So, again, what this does is this makes... For one, it protects the weaker characters. So we have our 4 weakest characters, we actually have them protected by everybody strong. So, like in here we got E-Dog holding it down in the middle. Nobody could even get to him. And we have character in here. So our four weakest in power characters actually holding down all the bases, and everybody strong is protecting them, which actually eliminates 4 people from the fight of actually being targeted and being picked on. So they actually have to earn it a little bit more, which actually gets you more points. So that's the thing that you want to do. You want to save your points and make it harder on the other team to actually win, and make them go through your strongest characters, either take down a fortress or just even to get points in general. I figure that works out a little bit better overall. Now, as far as your teams, what you could do is you could make a trap team as well. And here's how you trap somebody really fast. I'm just going to use me as an example. Why are you here? This wasn't, what the... What is this? This is not even my teams. It just did it. I gotta fix this. Anyway, here's how you make a trap. Alright, say you have a character. Say, like, if somebody comes in and... We're just gonna use this example. This is not what's gonna happen. They see Zeno right there. To go ahead and... You have Balana. What ends up happening when they see that 55 Zeno, that makes it inviting to go and attack that team because they see like a 55 character. Now you can have tier 6, gear on that character, and they really can't see it that much. So they're gonna come in thinking, "No, that's a level 55 character. Let me go whoop on his ass real quick." Then they get in there, and you got that T6 gear on, and your character power is something like 70,000, and you whooping on that ass. That's how you rock it. A good character to do that with is Dark Rose. That's fucked up if you do that with Dark Rose. Another good character to do that with is Bask. The homie Bask, do that with Bask. People will come in thinking they're gonna whoop on some ass and get jacked. Phyllis is another good character to be trapping on people with. Lorena is a good character to trap people with at level 50 with her specialty change with good gear. Lorena don't care about being 60. She gonna smack somebody. Sigrid is a good character for that. Yuna is a good character for that. So don't necessarily think that if your character is level 50 that you can't do shit in Guild War. You can screw people up. You can be that trap right there that people think they're gonna come in and whoop you on level 50, and you got that team right there. Your team CP like 170k, and you only got 3 people. That's how you do it. That's how you screw people over. I actually fought somebody who I thought was easy. They had a 50 Kisei. I think they had a 50 Kisei, a 55 Yuna, and a DN. And I forgot what the DN was. And I lost that fight basically because I thought that they was whack, and that Kisei like smacked half my team. Like, it was so over, and I was kind of triggered, to be honest with you, but, you know, that type of stuff happens. Alright, so let me fix my stuff, because I found that this works, and I, believe it or not, turtle so hard with this, and it works so well. Let's get Scion. I gotta upgrade Scion's gear before guild battle, but it's so hard to like get things. Now I don't want to say get things done, but you need to gear so many characters, and it's just not enough to gear characters. Like, there's just not enough resources, so it's just a little bit of a problem. Let me get my DN back. This team right here, this team does extremely well. Like, I just win so many fights like this because people think naturally that I don't know what they think with this when they attack this team, but it just seems to work out. Like, they just don't do well against this team at all, and they just win. Like, they go after Lorena, I noticed, and that just doesn't work out for them because it just gets healed right through, and I just be like, whatever, buddy, I'm gonna go do this over here, it'll be all right. Actually, I need to change this. This is not the way this was supposed to go. Destina is not supposed to be here. He's supposed to be over there. Alright, so let's just do this for now. Do that. Do that. And as for the second team is I'm gonna kill you in the first 2 rounds, and if I don't, I'm just gonna die, basically. But I usually do because Balana's pretty strong, and she usually nukes people. She's strong and fast, so she nukes and screws up people before they even get a chance to really do anything. Usually they have DN in the second round for some reason, just like me. So I guess maybe I caused that, or maybe that's just a cool thing to do. But either way, they usually have her in the second round. And yeah, so this is what I'm rolling with right now. It works out pretty well for me. Of course, all this is going to change because I'm actually leveling characters to replace. I am putting Challenger Damiel in Lorena's place. And I think I'm going to change it says out for Yuna, but I'm actually getting gear to put on Yuna right now. So we're going to rock out with that. And I don't think I'm going to do anything about... Oh, I know what we'll do. For Clary, I'm replacing her with Dark Rose. And Destina's fine. Destina actually works really well in this because the fights are usually determined in the first 2 rounds, and Destina basically eliminates the first 2 rounds by herself, the way that she works, especially with Candlestick. And then I can, by the 3rd round, I'll usually have enough to burn, so I can like full heal again on top of the normal full heal. So Destina works out pretty well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how my team works out, but that's what I'm gonna be doing in the future. I wanted to use Cecilia, but I think Dark Rose might be a better choice in this right now. So I'm gonna see how Dark Rose works out first, and then if it doesn't work for me, then I'll just use Cecilia. But how we're gonna roll this. All right, so we're all set up. Team defense, and we do have 1 more slot in the guild. The guild would like somebody who's going to be contributing and actually strong. That's why I have not filled this slot, because I'm honoring what the guild wants. So if you feel that is you, then by all means, you can send me a message on Discord. We can have a chat. Now, to finish this out,
treasure your new connections.
We are going to Mystic Summon and see what happens. Alrighty. Alright, it is a character. It is a 3-star. And it is Terran Guard. Womp womp. Unfortunate. Anyway. I see this, I would kind of like Rosa Haragana, because it's what makes my Balana tick, so to speak. But you have a lot of chance to get to some other shit in there, like the characters and all this. Like you really don't have a good chance at characters at all in this when I gave it another look. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Summons are just supposed to be what they are, summons. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Be legendary and good luck on all your summons and everything. Love you guys. Peace.